Good day, learners. By the way, I am Rowena D.R. Licardi, a BS Ed Math student of Negros Oriental State University, Shaton. But before that, let me read the objectives. So, at the end of this lesson, students will be able to define mathematical system, illustrate the need for an axiomatic structure of a mathematical system in general, and in geometry in particular, undefined terms and defined terms. Then, value the importance and usefulness of axiomatic structure in real-life situation. So, mathematical system knows as Euclidean geometry, attributed to Euclid by his own textbook entitled Elements. It is a structure formed from one or more sets which may or may not be defined, and a set of actions relating these objects and concepts. So here are the parts of mathematical system, which is undefined terms and defined terms. When we say undefined terms, these are the terms that cannot be defined, in which they have no exact definition. Instead of providing a definition, we restart to description, illustration, and demonstration. So there are types of undefined terms. First is points, second lines, and the third is plane. When we say point, it has no exact definition. But once we draw a point, we know that it is a point, right? Yes. Point is known for location. It has no size, width, length, and no depth. That is a point. For example, point. We have point A, point B, and point C. The second is the lines. When we say lines, it is a straight line, dimensional figure, having no thickness and extending infinitely in both directions. Here are the three subsets of lines: the line segment, ray, and the opposite rays. When we say line segment, it consists of two endpoints and all points are in between. When we say ray, it is the line that has no endpoint and his other side extended infinitely. When we say opposite ray, it is a point with a common endpoint but extended by the opposite direction. And the last, the plane, is, when we say plane, it is a flat surface that extend the length and width infinitely. It has a length and width but no thickness. For example, this illustration, we have board, carpet, and notepad. So now let's delve into a defined terms. When we say defined terms, it means terms that have a formal or exact definition. So I have here the illustration of collinear and non-collinear points. I have here the collinear points, which is the A, B, C. They have in the exact one line. Otherwise, non-collinear points, which is the P, Q, R, S, they are not in the same line. When we say collinear points, it is a points that are lie on the same line, where points A, B, and C are collinear points, while the non-collinear points are not lie on the same line. Okay, that's the end of our discussion, and I hope you learned something.